Hello and welcome to this very special show on blockchain technology, rolling right out of Hyderabad. In the next half hour, we will get you various views from the market veterans, corporates, experts and the global perspective as well. To begin with, I spoke to Madhu Kela and he's right here. He spoke to us about blockchain, about the markets, crude oil, election year and of course his favorite stocks as well. Madhu, since I've caught you in a blockchain summit, tell me what your interests are here. Are you invested and what's your sense on the road forward in sense of this new technology?
So Manisha, as investors, we keep our eyes and ears open. And we were the early ones to back Abhishek when he started the organization. And I think he has come a long way in nuclear fusion. I think, I relate in the last 10-15 years, there's one real big theme which a lot of very savvy investors missed was, let's say, internet. The guys were really convinced that this is going to be so big. So whether you talk of Apple or whether you talk of Amazon or whether you talk of Google, the platform which enabled all this to happen was internet. As I said, even if blind man would have been a billionaire, was he a convinced investor?
So is blockchain going to be the next internet?
It has a potential. We don't know what will be the next internet, whether it is electrical vehicle or a blockchain or artificial intelligence. But now, having missed that in the last 15 years,
you don't want to miss this.
You don't want to miss this, and you want to be at least in the groove of things as to what is happening. And there was a lot of learning, and the way Mr. Kant spoke about the way government is seriously taking. And blockchain per se will not be like investing thing. It is a background technology. It will enable a lot of wealth creation.
So what is your sense if there were investment venues opening up here in the current stream of stocks that there are? Where do you see, because we've seen some listed companies being here as well, so do you see this market really opening up as an asset class, as an investment idea?
I think right now these are early days wherein even all the participants are at the edge, including media, including the government, including the regulator, because blockchain is not equal to cryptocurrency.
Right.
It is much more than what it is. So I would say these are early days as far as India is concerned, but these are the best times. So I would see more opportunity in private companies than in public companies as far as the newer technologies are concerned. These are the large public companies. Like tomorrow, if State Bank of India decides that they want to implement blockchain, I think that will be a big thing. But are we there? May not be now. Will it happen? I'm convinced it will.
So as you said, we've seen a lot of state governments here, a lot of public and private sector banks also are here talking about blockchain and the new technology. We've talked about medical, health, property, land, a lot of ways where it can be used. Also in case of stock, we've heard of stockchain as well in sense of blockchain. Where do you see a challenge and an opportunity then coming in for this?
Honestly, Manisha, I'm not an expert on blockchain. This is one of the few...
so let's talk about markets then.
But I must tell you, I'm trying to learn. I know as an investor that there is a great opportunity. Which company, which sector, who will benefit? There is still a long way to go, They are very, very early days. So
all right. So the way the markets are right now, we've seen a movement in interest rates. It's an election year. So where are the new opportunities or new investing ideas coming in for the market today?
See, the beauty about the market is that there has been all around skepticism, about mid-cap, about ASM, about election, about Trump and China war. The fact is Nifty is at a life high. That is what is telling you what market wants to do, that it wants to go up. And
how much higher from here then?
So I don't know. See, that again, indices is the wrong way to look. To last, let's say, 3 months. Indices have not painted a right picture. That even though indices are at a high, there are a lot of good quality companies, a lot of mid-cap got bashed out. So I would say the opportunities are in identifying the larger themes and then identifying individual stock ideas within those themes. Are there opportunities in that theme? I think there are opportunities. I have spoken publicly in your own channel last time that those opportunities lie in the pharma sector, those opportunities lie in select banks, select NBFCs, select infrastructure companies. So regardless of whether the Nifties are 11,300 or 10,500, I've eternally remained bullish. and thank God I've been bullish, because you've not missed the market and you've not missed investing in individual companies.
So while you have laid down a lot of sectors for us as you spoke, and you've spoken about that before, but what is your favorite sector? What do you think will really perform from here? Because we have seen those corrections, we have seen those quality buying come back.
So I think majority of the winners in my view will lie in pharma and banking. Now again, when I talk of banks, I'm not telling you to buy 40 banks which are listed. So there will be a few stressed, perceived stressed private sector banks and few public sector banks who have emerged, who have done significant cleanup in the last 5-7 years. And let's not forget, investors forget that it's been 10 years that most India में तो तेजी चल ही रहा है, पर इन बैंकों में 10 साल से मंदी है, 12 साल से मंदी है. मतलब I was just looking at the price of Punjab National Bank. What it used to be 14 years back is the price today. I'm not suggesting to buy PNB, but I'm just telling you so much time has gone in time correction.
Money hasn't been made.
Money hasn't been made while the other part of the markets have done really well. So this is for a patient investor. This is not for a tip that you will make money in 3 months. But if you have a 3 to 5 year view, I think there is money to be made here.